Good evening, race fans, and welcome to another Zelda 1 Randomizer weekly race here on the Speed Gaming Network of channels. My name is Malchior. Tonight, it is the penultimate day before the start of the Rookie Rumble 2025. Four of our tournament participants are displayed for you on your screen tonight. Windfox 470, Lana Bean, Flurry 14, and Pull Float G. All four of these are in our tournament, which starts up tomorrow. We have 45 total participants for Rookie Rumble 2025. And tonight we're going to see a showcase of what our rookies have been working on. All of these people are brand new to the randomizer, having played a year or less of active play. And our Rookie Rumble flag set, we're going to start with our sword. We're going to start with bombs. So the overworld is our oyster at the beginning. And that's a good thing because the wand is available as the white sword item. And it's available at 4 hearts. But we're starting in the forest tonight. Tracking for me in the background, we have Neo No Name as well as the lovely Mrs. Malchior. So get those on the overworld. Gotta be careful. Pull Float taking an early death. 2 hearts of damage when you touch a Gipto. So a little bit of bob and weave and maybe a stab to walk through the iframes. A free candle! Since they start with a sword, they can take a candle out of their opening screen. Flurry is going to find that relatively quickly. Lana Bean and Windfox chose to go north into the forest first. Pull Float finds the wand! Okay, this could be a jet scene. Hold on to your butts. This is why I always like going over to that open coast cave first, like Flurry did. I like just knowing that one open cave is out of the way, because I could find something juicy. Like a free candle is so nice. And these any roads, forests to Death Mountain, to other locations I didn't see. Lana, unfortunately, unable to get back into the warp. It's all guns blazing early on. So Lana's going to pivot, not going to go visit the coast, and will unfortunately miss their free candle. They can find another one in a Take Any cave, but it would have been very nice to have that on hand early to go ahead and burn out the forest, since that is their start quadrant or sector. First dungeon found, level 1 Monocle Rock. Level 2 for Windfox. That's vanilla. Level 2 at level 2, Lana Bean walking into level 1 with a pirouette to open the door. Or open the bomb hole. And we got Dart Nut, so this one is dangerous. Good stab to get through the doorway. This is a drop room and useless moat. Land molas are deadly. Maybe a few bombs to make it easy. Gonna skip for now. Also a valid play. Southwest much better. All of our enemies tonight will be their vanilla HP values. We did not randomize the HP on our rookies. We want them to get familiar with what the HP values are normally. And Pull Float did find a candle over at Graveside, and we're still missing an Armos item. But we will be returning to Graveside at the end of our seed, because that is where level 9 is. Right, it's under the Armos. Oh, why must you hate me approved? That red ring will quadruple their defense. Those 3 hearts just turned into 12. Or is it 9? Math. We don't do math on stream. Windfox, great bombs, handling the Dart Nuts, able to use the beams to now stab them over the river. According to the rookies, there have been an inordinate amount of seeds that have had that red ring. And I want to draw attention to Pull Float side. He just walked over a bridge there. That is not in the vanilla game. That is an addition as a part of this year's installment of the Rookie Rumble. We've added a couple of bridges on the rivers that would take you up into Death Mountain, just to make it a little easier. Not hard, requires screen scrolling if progression is found in Death Mountain early. So level 4 for Pool Float, 1 east of Forgotten Spot. And oh, Lana, unfortunate. Probably more Gyptos. This one, very linear. Good thing Windfox killed the Dartnuts to get the map, so Flurry did go back and get the map. Lana doesn't have the map of 1 and might be struggling a bit on this overworld. So those blue Lambolas that Windfox just passed up, this might be required. This could be, through that one room segment, this could just be an item stair. And that's kind of ugly. I would probably return here with more hearts. Even veteran, if you don't have a doorway to hide in, even a veteran can struggle with that kind of a room. So we've seen a lot of level 1. Gleeop returns in the Dead Woods. All of our hints are helpful tonight, so that is telling us level 8 is in the Dead Woods. First item in level 1 is a boomerang, and Pool Float's got Wizrobes in level 4. He's just going to keep on looking for a bit. Really hope he doesn't go too far into this 4 without, like, that free-to-find red ring over on the east side where they started. So Flurry came in with a little bit more health and is going to get the blue Lambo down. Just get out the door. If you can get one of them killed, then the other will despawn because it is flagged as a boss. There is a stair there for Flurry. Recorder in 1. That is our 2 items in level 1, Boomerang and Recorder. That Recorder will only open 1 check on the overworld in this first quest overworld. That'll be the Recorder Lake over at the Dead Woods, where vanilla level 7 is normally found. But it's very useful to have to kill the Digdoggers, the eyeball monster that you can find in the dungeons. So checking in on Lana real quick, this level 2 seems pretty open, but it is segmented. Oh, and it's Wizrobes. Ew. Bombs, 35 rupees on Pool Float side. That's expensive. Don't want to have to deal with that. Lana's still on green tunic. She has to be a little cautious on these moblins, but doing a great job of cleaning that up. I definitely pushed the wrong block there, but it's okay. Level 2 will not have a staircase, except for that one staircase she used to get to this side of the transport, of the segment. Gonna keep eyes peeled on Lana Beam for a second. Windfox did get a global bomb there. Lana is going to go ahead and pick up her Triforce. And we found a power bracelet in level 2, so she is done. Well done, Lana Beam. So we've seen 1, 2, and 4 so far. Level 9 over at Graveside. West Hyrule. Pool Float going through Central Hyrule. Windfox cleaning up Casino Corner. Lana's gonna be super happy to see this red ring. Hints for Pool Float, they are all helpful. Gonna buy them. 44. Aquamentus awaits with the recorder. Knows when he finds level 1 to dig it out. Only gonna buy 1 hint. The other hint's only 18 rupees. I definitely buy that one. And then the 52 something hint, that's personal preference. But again, with every hint being truthful in this Rookie Rumble flag set, if you got the money, buy those hints, man. They give you intel that let you route out the rest of your seed. The earlier you can find hints, the better. Alright, so now Pool Float with that death. Unfortunate at the time, but might be beneficial. Oh, the wand is 4 to 6 hearts. It's not a guaranteed 4. My bad. We changed that. That's fine. I prefer the randomness. Pool Float will see this candle that they missed early. Probably feel a little chagrin at that. But if they can stay alive to get to their Armos checks here in the forest. Silver arrows on the coast. I missed that previously. So we need a ladder somewhere. Every dungeon just became valuable for digging because of that. So Pool Float should get his red ring soon enough, and that should end most of the overworld deaths. Flurry with a screen scroll, very nice. Scrolling over to Vanilla 5, skipping the up the mountain vanilla path, saving a few screen transitions. 143, oh dude, if you got a 143 large, I am definitely buying every hint this game has. The maximum that large secret can roll is 150. When Fox may be forgetting they picked up, or just picked up the red ring. So, red rings for everybody now. There's the free candle for Lana Bean. Yeah, agreed in chat. There's always an option to save scum the hints. Especially since one of the hint shops is only 2 screens away from their start screen. But if you got 143 large, and there's 3 of those on the overworld, because we're the first quest overworld, just buy them. Buy them and be happy with yourself. Oh, wait, no, Pool Float saw the hints over by Vanilla Start. So, again, just buy them. Just buy the hints, man. Pool Float gonna buy a key. I don't mind that at all. His key count was a little low, and he had some excess cash. We can't find many more dungeons right now. I'm curious to see when Flurry gets over to the Dead Woods, because I would love to see what's under Recorder Lake. And Lana with the Power Bracelet. Yeah, would love to see Lana going northeast to get the Power Bracelet check in the Lost Hills if she hasn't yet. Prioritize checking where you have found immediate overworld block items. Because if you found those before opponents, that's an early edge that you can pull out on. Oh, good global drop. Windfox with some more bombs. We're in a 7 now. A 7 with Wizrobes and Moblins. Save from Lana Bean after getting some money. It wasn't the large secret, but it was a chunk of money. Okay, this is logically required flute block, but it's just a heart container. That is our coast heart. We do not have any fun shuffling of the hearts tonight. Pool Float does see that large secret. I hope he remembers those hints that were near the vanilla start screen. Now, there could be a floor item under that Dig Dogger, but Windfox doesn't have the recorder yet. Pool Float in the waterfall lake area. Very dangerous area. Okay, Windfox finding a transport stair in level 7. Into a compass! Oh, what a great pickup! Alright. Having already seen that heart container previously, there is no more item to find in 7. There is another heart container on the floor, but there's not like an important required item to find. So, use the bombs to deal with the Wizrobes. And then beeline to that Triforce. It's like Windfox wants to preserve some bombs. I don't mind that. There might be a room of nothing but Wizrobes coming up. Great maneuvering. Good job. Moving the stabbing the Wizzy as it was moving around. Oh no! no, Windfox! I'm surprised he went down. He should have just gone left. Oh, we have a workaround. I don't know what Windfox is doing. I hope they've read the flags. Heart Shuffle is not on. There is nothing else to dig out of this 7. It's literally just go get your Triforce. Uh-oh, Windfox, when this is over, I hope you go read the flags before your first tournament match. This is going to be a lot of excessive Wizrobe combat that is probably not needed. Meanwhile, Pull Float really hasn't found any levels yet. Got kind of thrown off by that early Any Road. Fine 7. Don't think he wants that as one of his first dungeons. Got thrown off by the early Any Roads that took him up the Death Mountain and around and everywhere, and just threw off the route. Didn't get back into East Hyrule until much later. So Lana Bean has now found 8 at the open Medicine Cave. And Windfox is probably going to be stuck. Yeah. Okay, Flurry, hint time. 18, step over the water, reach the bow! Ladder blocked bow somewhere in a dungeon. By the 57. Alright, here we go. All hints on Flurry's side. Gleeok returns with the Magic Boomerang. Magic Boomerang in level 8. Lana Bean may stumble upon that soon. Oh, an instant ladder block into this 8. If you have the hint that Flurry has, that step over the water to find the bow, I would be heavily suspicious of the bow being in level 8 as a result of that Chevy room. Windfox is working their way back to the Triforce. Full Float now also an 8. Should know that is the item, and there's nothing else to find. Oh, Windfox, work to that Triforce from the top of this stair that you saw previously. Yeah, Lana Bean does, was seemingly ladder blocked. Fox, you gotta go left. Don't do it again. Okay. There you go. Yeah, go left. Route to your Triforce. Again, that first down really surprised me. You got red ring. Those fireballs really aren't much of a worry. They only do 1/4 of a heart when you have the red ring on. So you can tank stuff. It's fine. There's the map of 7. Now we know how to get to our Triforce. Oh yeah, Windfox definitely just... In marking that heart, they might be a little confused on the flags. But yeah, we're done with 7, Windfox. Go pick up your Triforce. Uh-oh, no keys! Maybe one will be in this room? No! Okay, let's see if we can get around. Pull Float, also in 7, has ended up in the same corner that Windfox ended up in. Uh-oh! You can't go down here far! Oh, this is a different room, ain't it? Okay, this is a different room. No, you need a key. You need a key for 7. Pull Float is leaving after getting stuck there. A little persistence. I mean, it's fine. You'll come back later. You'll have better combat. You'll make it quicker. That Triforce wasn't too far off, and Float had the keys for it. Windfox is gonna need a key in this room, otherwise, they're just eating away more time. Lana Bean has found 5, and I don't know where we found it. So Pull Float's now found 1 at Monaco Rock. This feels like a semi-late find, because it was only like 5 or 6 screens from their start screen. No key for Windfox. 5, southwest corner of the overworld. Oh, that wonderful single spot down there. Oh, Lana is setting up for a Kanana key. Oh, Lana! Oh! They will respawn because they are gels. So you could try that again. But she was being very careful how she split them. Flurry does find a dungeon under that recorder. It is level 6 at Recorder Lake. A quick try out of 5 for Lana Bean. We'll see what she decides to do. And level 3 for Flurry, also in the Deadwoods. 3 much better than 6. Oh, Flurry has got a great setup here. I see Flurry doing this 3, getting 6 hearts, going back, picking up the wand, recording back to 3, and then doing 6 with the improved combat from the wand. So this is very fortunate for Flurry 14. 5 hearts, not enough for the wand. It's going to take 6. A retry from Lana. She must be buying hints and such. Okay, good clip onto the block from Pool Float. Check that out. He's perfectly safe to stab away on this Lambola. Gets one of them dead and does the despawn trick. Very nicely done from Pool Float. He will be rewarded with his recorder. Alright, Compass for Flurry 14. Knows where the Triforce is in this 3. Alright, now Lana get into the Power Bracelet checks. We've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we know all of our dungeons, actually. So this Power Bracelet will not block anything, but it's important to get that intel. Great scroll, Lana Bean. So I don't think we have a single dungeon that's on Death Mountain. You could completely skip Death Mountain but as a part of this seed. All you gotta do is just find level 9 at Graveside. Flurry letting the bombs fly in this 3. I like it. Pool Float with the Triforce out of 1. I believe he saw the boomerang to get there, so his 1 is done. One key for Flurry. Yes, kill the room, just in case you get an easy free key. It's a heart container, and that's important, because Flurry needed that heart container to be able to get to the 6 hearts for the wand. So good diligence by Flurry, not just walking through the room. Still looking for the stair item in this level 3. Route to your Triforce to see if you find it that way first. So Lana Bean back into 4. This could be your stair room, Flurry. Pool Float has found level 2. Still 1 key in hand. No stair yet for Flurry 14. Oh, Flurry, you might have wanted to spin that key to the right to look for a stair item before picking up that try. Speaking of spending keys, Pool Float's just going to spend the key immediately in this too. Gets a bomb pack for his reward, but now on 0 keys, I don't know if that was worth it. Float, you can't do a bomb Kanana like this. There's no shutter door. You need a shutter door to do a Kanana key. Ooh, Lana has found a stair in this 4. Pool Float is waiting for a Kanana key. That will not happen. You need a shutter door to do a Kanana key. Unless you do a fancy bomb Kanana. And like open a wall the same time you walk into a key door. So White Sword out of 4 for Lana. Great offensive upgrade for her. if Pool Float just pirouettes this too, he can go up, I think. I can't remember. And he's thinking he wants to buy more keys. Is there a map edit? Not certain what that question is asking. A map edit. This race is currently using shapes. So all of the shapes that they see in the dungeon will not be the vanilla layout. It'll be a random layout based on like an algorithm. Oh, yes. Okay, to answer your question in chat, is there a map edit for this race? Yes, there have been a couple of beginner-friendly map edits made to the overworld. So, to prevent having to do the Lost Woods sequence of northwest-southwest, an opening has been made where you can just walk to the graveyard. And the river that blocks you getting over to Death Mountain, we have made 2 little bridges on the 2 screens that let you walk over into Death Mountain. That way you don't have to screen scroll it if you don't have the ladder yet. So a couple of beginner-friendly map edits are present for our Rookie Rumble flag set for 2025. Thank you for the question. Bomb upgrade for Lana, and it's a big one. 82 rupees for +5 bombs. More hints for Flurry. He's doesn't have a lot of money and might want that money for keys. He's marking down the prices, and he'll probably come back or even just spend it flat out if he were to find a large secret, of which I've only think we've seen one at Vanilla 5. But yeah, there's nothing in Death Mountain that's required. We've already seen all of our dungeons. Might find some money, might find some more heart containers. Pool Float now spending the hints. Gleeot returns with the magic boomerang. So Pool Float knows magic boomer's an 8. I still think the bow is also an 8. We've seen 2 large secrets. Thank you to our tracker, Neo No Name, keeping me honest. Also, Mrs. Malchior tracking in the background as well. It's hard to watch 4 screens at once, everybody. Thank your trackers. Always thank your trackers. The unsung heroes of randomizers. Wind Fox into this 5. We still don't know what the item is in 5. I think Lana was happy with the Triforce and Dip, kind of pushed out for combat. Kananiki potential, not thinking about it. Wind Fox, up A? Okay, nope. Moving onward. This is where Lana saw the Triforce and just bailed. Pretty soon. Yep. Might see Wind Fox do the exact same. Pool Float is about to find level 8. Only on Wood Sword, I don't see a dig happening here. Now, I gotta say, I'm surprised Flurry did not just go back into 6. After getting the wand, fluting back to 3, I'm surprised Flurry did not go to 6. They were looking for more dungeons. They have found their level 9. That might be the last dungeon for Flurry 14. Their route implies it is not. Pool Float sees the Chevy room. Try and pirouette it. See if you can go north. Not checking the pirouette. What if that Chevy is not an actual ladder block? We'll have to find out later. Wind Fox into 3. Flurry heading over to Forgotten Spot. Lana, key purchase 66 is super cheap. There we go. Very nice. The minimum a key can roll is 60 rupees. So to see 66 is very nice. Maybe a double? I like the double. We've seen the money is plentiful in this seed. And We know we already have red rings, so we're not buying a blue ring. You already have 10 bombs, so you can do all of Death Mountain. I like the double key purchase there, so good awareness for Lana Bean. Keys are kind of... we hadn't noticed it up until recently, because we've been seeing a lot of dungeons. You think you'd be able to get keys somewhere. Pool Float on only 2 keys. I know he's had to buy 1 or 2. Lana just bought 2, is on 2 keys. Flurry on 0. Windfox on 0. I would be looking at level 6. If as soon as you have Wand, or in Lana's case, White Sword is good. I want to get into 6, because 6 is a large dungeon where I know I can find more keys. Currently, the only people who can get into level 6 are Flurry and Pool Float. Pool Float has found 5 in the southwest corner. And it is Lionel infested. Probably not going that way first. So Pool Float does have a key. They might see different paths than Windfox and Lana. Alright, Flurry is just thinking about where they would like to go next. I think that retry was intentional. I hope that retry was intentional. Retry, continue, whatever it was. They're panicking. They still have their Triforces. Okay, you're fine, Flurry. Pull it back together. I don't know if that retry was intentional, but I think Flurry is like, where do I go? Where do I go? Go to 6. That seems to be where they're going. Go to 6. You can find keys there. Pool Float, the only one of our runners able to kill this Dig Dogger in 5, could have an item. I wish they'd despawn it, but it gets the kill. We might have an item in 5. Eyes on Pool Float's side. There is a raft, not required, but good to know that it's already out of the way. When Pool Float goes up, they'll see their Triforce and they'll be done with 5. So Lana Bean is loaded with combat now. Wand, White Sword, Red Ring. She is ready to cook. Pool Float is now on his 6 hearts. Getting back to pick up his wand should be the first thing on his mind. Now, if he can find this level 3 real soon and do it first, then he could use that as a warp point to get back to 6. So Flurry saw a lot of this 3, but never found the item. And what we do know is that one key door to the right of the Triforce was not open. Let's see if Windfox chooses to open it. There you go, Lana. Now she can make mincemeat of these Lamolas and get her recorder. Flurry will spin the key. I think we might have an item here. No push block. That is a dud for Windfox. I might have tried to kill that Lamola, see if I could refund that key. Not Manhandler, see if I could refund that key. Flurry has found a bad stair in level 5. This is not a required stair. So 5 is segmented, because Flurry is in an area I have not seen. And is now going to see much more of the dungeon than either Windfox or Pool Float or Lana saw. Flurry, who I would have called in... Oh, well, a heart container ain't bad. I would have called Flurry in the lead through the early game, but is definitely going to sink some time on this 5 now. So Lana Bean with her Triforce out of 1, Recorder and Boomerang in hand, she is done. Y'all, I'm pretty certain our ladder is in 6 now. If 8 is hard blocked, then ladder would be in 6. Bow would be in 8. And we don't know about our other items necessarily, but then you use that ladder to get your silvers off the coast and your Gucci for 9. Let's see if any of our rookies can figure that out. I think our veterans, because we have 34 people racing tonight. I think our veterans have kind of put 2 and 2 together. That's what's going on now with the logic. Ladder is in 6. There is still 3. There is still a potential for 3. We have an item missing in 3. So we are 3 or 6. Full Float is in 3, and he has the keys to get it done. Other people left 3 having run out of keys. So could be a big swing in Full Float's favor if the ladder is in this 3. He needs to find his map really badly. Lana gonna opt for the potion. I like it. Your heart count is already high. Get a potion because you know you're fighting Wizzies in the dungeons and they could just be brutal. Now, our Rookie Rumble flag set does have the magical sword at 10 hearts. So by picking up any potion from a take any, you are lowering your chances of getting enough hearts to pick up the magical sword. But if you've already got a white sword, it's not that bad. Buy some keys. I agree, Ramrodius. Manhandlet's right with the ladder. Ladder is in 3. Full Float. What are you doing? Why? Get the wand, but go back in that 3. It confuses me. 2 runners noped out of 3, and if it was combat, I understand. If it was keys, I understand. If it was combat, I don't really understand because you just found your Triforce to get you a full health refill. Oh man, Full Float might orphan that ladder as well. So that hint, who bought that hint? Flurry or Windfox? That hint could be game, man. Lana. So it was Windfox who bought that hint. Lana's in the realm for hints. Lana wants to spend her money on keys. That's why she didn't buy any. Windfox bought the hint. Yeah, because we're in Death Mountain. So here we go. Flurry now into 6. It will not have the ladder, but I think it should help you get that key count up a bit. A bit, in my mind. Gleeot lurks with the right sword. Windfox getting one more hint. Knows that 4 is juicy for combat upgrade. I'm so curious why Pull Float saved out of 3. I didn't see what happened. He just picked up his Triforce and saved. Well, he'll be back at some point. So Lana being into 7, can't go that way. There's another large. Windfox finds it up at East Death Mountain. Float now with more keys in hand is going further into 2. I still don't think this 2 was ever pirouetted. So Float finds a heart container, but I think his path is about to end here. Oh, this too is segmented. Never mind. Okay, this is right. I recall Lana taking this path now. Okay. So let's count the keys Flurry comes out of this 6 with. We're currently at 1 key. Oh, an instant Triforce decision time. Flurry is still looking for a ladder. And they orphaned 3. Oh my gosh, if they see all the 6, this would be brutal. I hope that stair is close. So Pool Float is going to get further into this too. Oh, that's a horrible screen! Oh! Red Ring saving Float's bacon. Without Red Ring, that was Robin would have done 4 hearts and killed him instantly. Or near instantly, he had 5 hearts going in. On Red Ring, that was Robin only does 1 heart. Oh man, Flurry is going to see so much more this 6. There is 10 hearts. Windfox, first of our on-stream runners to pick up the magical sword, which will do 4 points of damage to every enemy. More keys for Lana Bean. And Hanla threatens in the dead woods. He's trying to tell you, Flurry, go back! Dig Dogger gazes in the dead woods. They're just, that's like, hey, it might be an important sector for a reason. Lana buying 2 keys. Pool Float. Okay, recording back to 3 to go into 6. And he might make the same mistake that Flurry does. We'll see. If he sees the Triforce, will he dig 6, or will he recognize 3 is right next to me? I don't think any of our on-stream runners have put together that the bow is in 8. I mean, it could be in 6. But with the hint saying, step over the water, and we immediately got ladder block to get into 8, the logic points there. We can still find a ladder block room in this 6. Typically to like get to a 1-off or something. And the bow could be back there, but everything in my mind says bow's in 8. And this 6 dig is not necessary. Windfox back into 3. Now we're going to see a play. Mags in hand. Where is that ladder that everyone missed? Key doors. Whiz robes. We're going to the left. Key doors. I hope you've been mapping. Here it is in the corner. Good tracking by Windfox. First of our restream runners to the ladder. And in my mind, despite Triforce count, Windfox takes the lead. Because now Windfox is going to go back to their other dungeons. 1 over here, 2 over here. Going to go pick up their silver arrows immediately. Windfox kind of enters cleanup mode now. I don't know if they had the hint that the bow was over the water. They got the hints in Death Mountain. I don't know if they got the hints that were near start. Alright, Flurry is getting that key count up, but they're seeing like 20 extra rooms in this 6. Did Pool Float see the try of 6 yet? Flurry saw it pretty quickly, but you have to go the right way, of course. Alright, Lana, you need to go left here. If you go down, okay, you have a recorder, so Lana will not get stuck like our other runners did in the early game on this 7. Great Wizrobe combat. Get aggressive with it. You got Red Ring, no fear. Wooden Fox has to spin this key if there's no way to pirouette, but you need another key to get progression in this too. Okay, Flurry was looking for keys, and now they get all the keys. There's the any key of 6. Yikes, look at all those rooms. The Triforce was 2 rooms in. Oh, that is soul-crushing. And that means we confirm and have now guaranteed Bo is in level 8. Red Candle and the book are in level 9. The book, which will serve as an atlas to give you the map of every single dungeon. We know all of our items, and now, who's going to be the first of our on-stream runners to put it together?
Now that you have the magic key, consider Dungeon 2. Dungeon 6 is complete. You now have 4 Triforces.
Little Z tracker in the background. That's fine. The any key was very big, and it'll help Flurry piece together what's been missing. Unfortunately, as a part of that, I think 3 will be one of the last areas they visit. It looks like Flurry might be going to buy the rest of it. No, they're going for mags. So this is going to be Flurry's 10 heart mags pull here. Coming up. And where's mags? This is going to be hints right here. No, this is the mags pull. Okay. Mags was next to the hints. I'm surprised to see people still walking the overworld. I can't recall who has seen what, but in my mind, every runner has seen every dungeon. When Fox currently walking to DM proves that is not the case. Oh, he hadn't seen this. Okay, this is where Wind Fox finds, I think, 4. 4 by a river. There we go. I think that's Wind Fox's last dungeon to locate. So Pool Float also has seen the Tria 6. Oh, this might be the any key here in the corner. So any key also for Pool Float, which should point him back to level 3. I mean, he still hadn't gotten the item out of 4. And he doesn't have to hint that 4 is White Sword. While that power bracelet was in the spiral room, sometimes that doesn't get cleared. So that's an interesting spot for that to appear in level 2. But that power bracelet is not required tonight. So Wind Fox, first runner, giving us the map of level 4. And look at this linear section at the top. This could be ugly. This could be more key doors. It's ladder block! Oh my gosh, Wind Fox is the only person who can go through 4 right now. Oh, poor Lana. Was that the Triforce room? Wind Fox, you picked up a bomb. You don't have to kill this. Just go up. Alright, this could be a Triforce room. This room can drop in 4. Maze room. Ah, ha, ha, ha. There it is. Nah, Patra wastes time. You only kill it if you have to. I guess when Fox saw the white sword, they have the hint that white sword's in 4, so they don't need that. Wow, Windfox is still checking overworld locations. What haven't they seen? 1, Monocle Rock. 2, Nearby 1. They haven't seen 6. They don't have the recorder out of 1. Oh, Windfox. Go do level 1, dude. Monocle Rock. Here's your start. As soon as Flurry gets the 3, they'll be caught up. Full fighting the Wizzies in 4. Gets a map. Does not add the ladder, so we'll not be able to get to the Triforce. That will help Full Float put more of the puzzle together and should tell him he has to return to 3. C found Raft in 5. Itty Key 6. Did 2, did 1. You didn't get an item out of 2. That could be bad. Windfox needs to get the recorder out of 1. So Full Float picks up his white sword out of 4. Lana. Oh, Lana, just go for your Triforce. I'm curious what Lana Beat is doing. There's really no point to fight stuff on the floor. You know where your Triforce is, unless this is a required path, which is not. I'm so curious what Lana Beat is doing. This is very dangerous, and in my mind, very unnecessary. Lana's looking for their item. Lana has not seen the heart container stair of 7. Oh, and it's so large. So on Lana's current knowledge, this seems like an okay play. But Lana also hasn't seen 3 yet. I would look for 3. And maybe even 6 before digging out a 7. Goma Creek by a lake, that helps you. You've seen all the lakes except for 1. Windfox, careful. Oh, great bomb to put it behind him to get the Dodongo. Full Float is literally looking at his tracker and his map and is going Thomas Jefferson from Hamilton. What did I miss? Back to 3. Alright, this is the correct answer for Full Float. Alright, Lana gets her try out of 7. We'll see what she decides to do. I don't think she saw that container heart. Back in. From what I recall, Flurry saw this container heart, or whoever, Windfox, someone, saw this container heart in 7. It might have been Pool Float even. It was Pool Float. Saw this container heart in 7 relatively near the start. It wasn't too far in. There's the boat where Windfox is! Not that far in 8. Windfox is... Oh my gosh, they still haven't dug 1. If they dig 8 looking for a second item, this is so painful. Float, did you get that? I didn't hear the ding. Did he actively get that ladder? Okay, he did. Good. He paused himself to check. As long as you hear the sound effect, that confirms you picked it up. When Fox learns about the magic key in 6, helps him write off a location that he didn't know about. I gotta be honest now, I put Pull Float in the new lead. This is crazy. And this is kind of why I tell new runners, it's like, be thorough. Don't leave a 1, a 2, or 3, or a 4. Like, get back to those quickly. Especially if the game just gives you a red ring in the first 2 minutes. Except for, like, fighting blue land molas to get to that recorder. There is nothing that should push you out of a 1, 2, 3, or a 4 for an hour. If it's keys, fine. Get money, buy 2 keys, come back. But don't orphan those small dungeons until you're a veteran and you know what you're doing. Because the whole game can be solved. This whole game can be solved by just doing 1, 3, and then 3 into 5, 6 into 8. That's it. That's the whole game. And I'll let y'all in on a fun little tidbit when we hit the hour mark. Alright, there's the Triforce for Flurry. Yeah, see, Pull Float is essentially in cleanup mode now. Go finish up 7, where you know you're only looking for a Triforce. Go to 8, where you expect your bow to be. Wind Fox is in cleanup mode, but if I'm to believe my trackers, and I do, Wind Fox has a lot more Triforces to go get. There's Magical Sword for Pull Float. Yeah, I know a number of our rookies have been training with veterans as a part of the Master and Apprentice BR, which has been introducing essentially everything the game has to offer gradually over a series of like 8 weeks. And a number of our people have been playing with a lot of Heart Shuffle. We do not have Heart Shuffle turned on in the Rookie Rumble, so I hope they're able to adjust to that mindset of only look for staircases as we go into qualifiers starting tomorrow. There's still time. There's still time, but I really hope. As Master Apprentice definitely helped people's combat. Like I watched Lana fighting those Wizrobes. She was just going ham. But yeah, you just got to get to your stairs fast when Heart Shuffle's not on. So Windbot's looking for a Triforce in this 8. Flurry is gonna find the ladder. And now it's a race between Flurry and Float for who can get to level 9 first. This is such a big 8. It's such a big 8. Alright, Pull Float, what are you doing? This is breaking logic. Don't do that. Just go get your Triforce. I hope he marked he saw a container heart here, because it was very early. And sometimes it can be very easy to not mark you saw a heart in a staircase. Given he's checking for extra rooms, he may not have marked it. Oh, watch Flurry. Flurry is going for a world wrap. So, 3/4 down the ladder, 1 frame tap, up or down. Nope, 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 nope. It's hard to set up. Oh, almost had it. That'll work. There it is. Alright, the fun little statistic I had to give y'all as we start approaching the 1 hour mark of our seed. As of 1 hour in the race time room, 20 people have sub-houred this seed. Most of them are our veterans, but we do have a scattering of participants in the Rookie Rumble that did manage to pull out a sub-hour as well. This was designed to be a super blitz seed if you just trusted what the game was handing you. Oh, well, obviously, J-Vid, you followed the route the game gave you, so good on you. We are still looking for a Triforce in this 8. Oh no, Windfox found it. I don't know where he found it, but Windfox has to get back to level 1. Is that really the boat? Just right past the Chevy room? Okay, not immediately. Windfox, so they have to go back to 1 because they're in cleanup mode. So, okay, so Windfox will return to 1, they'll find the recorder. They've seen their full overworld at this point to figure out, oh, level 6 is recorder block. Pull float, go get your Triforce! He did not mark that he has seen the stair. It happens to everyone. And it especially happens at this level. You don't consider that heart that you see in the stair is your item, and you just forget to mark it, or it just goes overlooked. I get it. It's happened to me dozens of times, especially as I was still learning. But you don't want to see every room of this 7, and you especially don't want to walk into the stair that you've already seen to see it's empty. Oh, he almost saved out without picking up his Triforce. I think he's starting to put 2 and 2 together. Wait, I've seen this already. This is it. It's that! He's skipping the stair! That Dig Dogger is the heart container stair. It's already marked as like an X or something in his tracker, and so he's not rechecking it. Even though the fact that there's still a boss in there should toss up warning flags of, I didn't do everything in this room. Triforce in the south. I see the Triforce in the southwest of 8, in a very gross spot. So Float sees another heart container. He's probably really confused right now. Windfox is in cleanup mode. Skipping the Dig Dogger stair again. Just go to your Triforce, dude. Lana is in 6 now. She needs to get to 3, which is next to 6. That's where the answers are. Yeah, Float is still seeing extra rooms. He still thinks he hasn't seen this stair. Lana's gonna find her any key, which is good to have. Alright, Float's picking up. So either he's figured it out or he's cutting his losses. So 7, all he needs to do is 8, try Bow. Flurry is in full cleanup mode. Let's get audio on Flurry 14, who is now definitively in the lead on Restream.
You now have 8 Triforces. Dungeon 9 is open. You are go time.
Alright, here we go. Flurry 14, first of our runners eligible to level 9. Just a quick screen scroll over Forgotten Spot. And normally we are looking for the sound of a roar, but a new quality of life feature added into the randomizer as of this tournament. When we hear the roar of a boss, Ganon, we will see the life text in the top right corner of Flurry's HUD change to the text say ROAR. Alright, what did Windfox do? I don't know what he did. Wind is leaving 1! No! Wind! I don't know what overworld spots remain for Windfox. They would have to have full cleared their overworld to, like, not... They're checking their power bracelet stuff. That's what they're doing. Well, this won't take long, but this will end in heartbreak. That is Zelda's room on Flurry's side. That door did not open, but the push block was pushed. So Zelda is at column 3, row 2. Right next to start. Explains the sub-hour times. There is a roar, so take your first stare, find your pig. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon. Up an A, Flurry, up an A! So everyone get your GGs in chat for Flurry 14, finishing with an official time of 1:07:33. I don't know if I can walk off the times of everyone that has finished this thing, because it's a lot. So that puts Flurry at an official 25th place out of our 34 entrants tonight. That's not what's important. Pull Float also into 9. What's important is that of the rookies that played this seed, that puts Flurry 1, 2, 3, 4, anywhere between 5th or 6th of only the rookie finishes. Like the veterans crushed this. Alright, Lana Bean with ladder out. Float may not discover that was Zelda's room nearby. Uh-oh. And we are joined by our on-stream winner, Flurry 14. GG's.
Thank you.
So, walk us through your thoughts of this seed. It's like insta red ring. First cave you walk into, free candle. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really ask for a much better start, which made me feel like at around the 20-minute mark or so that I need to have gotten more things done than find the boomerang. But like overworld exploration felt really quick. Guessing wrong on which dungeon to dive is kind of stinky, but I wanted to make sure that I had the wand first. I mean, I guess like really the whole seed. The one question I kind of had to myself was once I found the last dungeon, I had like 4 spots on East Death Mountain, and then a couple of power bracelet spots. And I wasn't sure like to sell out to look for that last set of hints or not. Did anyone else find the other hint?
Yes. So the other hint shop is in Death Mountain. It tells you about like the white sword in being in 4. Trying to remember what else it told you. But the best hint was step over the water to get the bow.
Yeah.
Because that instant Chevy block in level 8 should just toss up alarm bells. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Yeah, gotta
Highly
get the ladder.
likely this one's got the bow.
Well, unfortunately, in practice, ladder at the hour mark is kind of my signature move, and I pulled it off again, unfortunately. So,
yeah. Everyone was having trouble with keys early.
Yeah.
What was your strategy to approach that? And then I'll give you an option.
That was why I dove 6 a lot longer than I might normally dive 6.
Mm-hmm.
Just to try to get some keys, and then
that's what we thought.
Mm-hmm.
And early. So when you did 3, pulled out your Triforce. I think only one person found ladder on first dip in 3. Or did they? No, I think everyone took multiple dips of 3 because of it being key locked in the corner over there. Also, GG's to Pull Float, finishing with official time of 1:10:24. That's 27th overall, but like 7th amongst the rookie finishes specifically.
So yeah, there was like after seeing a 143 hint, I did kind of get the idea of I'm gonna just buy the hints on site, which I usually don't do. I will just save and retry anyway, just because buying the extra keys can be the difference in a seed, and there was a pretty cheap a couple of pretty cheap key shops on the way there that would have made sense to buy a couple keys. That's kind of like the big regret thus far.
Yep. It kind of depends on the location of where those hint shops are. Like, we know you had one at Vanilla Start, which is a solid 6 or so screens away from your start screen. It's kind of far away. And you don't have to buy them all, but I definitely would in a Rookie Rumble flag set. It's all helpful.
It's so hard not to.
You get the knowledge that helps you route out the fastest way to get this puppy done. Because they weren't all good tonight, but they tell you 8's got a magic boomerang, and step over the water, get the bow. It's like, okay, I know both items in 8 now. A white sword's in 4. It's like, don't need to dig 4, but if I find it, it's beneficial. So if I find 4, maybe do that one earlier so I can get a combat upgrade.
Right.
And then I like what you did. Leaving 3 because you were key locked and such, and immediately going to get your wand. Yes, absolutely. The option would have been to then immediately recorder back to that 3 to get the 6, which you did know was there. You did have recorder. You did find 6, and then you found 3. And I'm like, oh, this is a great route for Flurry. He can go get his wand. He can get full hearts, recorder out of 3. Or go get wand, recorder back to 3, and then he can go do 6. But then we didn't see 6 for a long time.
Yeah, I think I did 5 before doing 6. Like, I recorded to 3 and went to 5 and got the raft. Yay.
Oh, wow.
And then
nice
went to 6 from there.
And everyone's kind of been on cleanup mode for a long time. The one person who hasn't put the seed together, Wind Fox. Because of that dirty Lammola at level 1, it kind of pushed it to the back of some people's minds. Because doing that on 3 hearts, even with Red Ring, is just no fun.
Yeah.
Oh no, Wind Fox is revisiting 5. I don't know if they found the raft in here. So yeah, the secret is the recorder in 1 to find level 6. So Wind Fox has orphaned that, and now will be in this 5 for a while.
Yep, know how that goes. Well, anyway, it was a lot of fun. Like, been getting a lot of races in and having a lot of fun. Just getting the reps in. The apprentice mentor stuff has been really helpful. So yeah, really looking forward to next week.
Yeah, I wanted to ask a question about the Master and Apprentice. I think all of you, Lana, maybe not Wind Fox, I don't know. No Pool Float is. Were you playing this like Heart Shuffle? Were you doing extra combat rooms thinking you would find floor drops?
No, but well, let me rephrase that. The intention was not to do it. I have a habit of clearing too many rooms anyway. There's like 3 or 4 that I've kind of gotten down, like the 145 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll still like find myself in the middle of the room, like, hey, you don't need to clear this. Go. You only need staircase items.
Yeah, I'm asking that as a general question to all of our people here, because I know everyone's been playing in the Master and Apprentice BR, where the flag sets are getting crazy. Yeah, no, I didn't see as much issue from you. Some others, definitely.
Yeah, that's it's. I mean, it's a big thing, and I think just having it, it's one of those where, I mean, if you're the kind of person who likes to just study that chart and get it down pat, great. For me, it's just kind of running 30 seeds and remembering 1 room at the end of each seed, and then going from there. So.
Yeah. And up until the ladder hunt, you were in the lead most of the on restream. You were in the lead most on restream.
That pesky ladder.
Yep, I'll do it every time.
Well, I think as I say, I think you'll have a couple other folks hop in, so I'll dip out. Just want to say thank you so much for putting on this restream, getting the commentary going. It's been a blast, and looking forward to competing next week.
Yep, you're quite welcome. Did we get a float? No, we didn't. I gotta get full float in here. Here. Neon, can you go get a manual invite for pull float? For some reason, I can't pull my page up. Thank you, sir. Still already killed the beast slice elsewhere. Geez, I wonder why, game. Maybe because it's on the coast. Alright, so Lana did see Zelda. They're just hunting for Ganon. If they took their first transport stair, they'd have found it. And poor Windfox is gonna fully last locate this recorder in level 1. Aw, man. I think they just pushed out of their mind that Landmola is there. Who wants to fight a blue Landmola on 3 hearts? Alright, so we've had some additional finishes after Flurry. Crump finished in 26th place overall, 8th on the rookies with a 107.39. And that was a personal best for her, so GG's. And there's a pool float. Hey man, GG's.
Hey, thank you very much.
Alright. What you think?
I think I probably could have gone back for the wand a little earlier instead of trying to push on with the wood sword for a bit.
Yeah.
but all in all, I think it went pretty well. I'm happy with my finish time, and basically, for anyone who watches my VOD with my live mic is gonna hear me saying, I don't want to embarrass myself in front of Malkior, you know. Since you're the master and the apprentice, I'm like, I just don't want to look like a fool on restream. That's it.
For full context for people, as a part of that Master and Apprentice PR that we've been occasionally mentioning to like train people up for this tournament, I have been the one who has been mentoring Pool Float, so that's what he's referring to there. As a part of that, I'm going to ask you a simple question, buddy. Were you playing this like heart shuffle, where you thought there were items on the floor?
So I knew Heart Shuffle was not on,
Okay.
but what confused me initially in 7 was getting what was the Coast Heart.
Yep.
Assuming, that confused me. So when I went back to 7, because it happened so early, I'm like, wait a minute, was that heart on the floor or was it in a stair? And so then the second heart, and I'm like, okay, never mind, that answers that question.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, so I was a little confused at that one, but thankfully I did remember that Heart Shuffle is not on for these flags.
Good. A little note that might help you if you find yourself second guessing yourself. Just take all the staircases, because that staircase, that diamond stair that had the dig dogger, 2 rooms from start, that was your heart container stair. You clipped into it the first time, but the dig dogger's still there. So that should put some like alarm bells into your head that I haven't done everything in this room. This room is not a total X. But yeah, when you can, I don't know what your tracker was set up like, but when you set your tracker for no heart shuffle and you could just see the clickable hearts, you can use that for when you find stuff.
Yeah, it was set for no Heart Shuffle, so
Yep.
It was set using for the correct settings.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, you know, I honestly, I think I could have shaved some time off if I had not, like I said, if I had not pressed on, and I'd just gone back for the wand. But I figured I didn't have the ladder yet. The wand is all the way on the other side of the world, so it seemed appropriate to like dip 5, for example. Like literally, it's the complete opposite of the world from where the wand is. So I'm like, let's just see the enemy groups and then figure out if I can do this or if I need to come back.
Yep. Oh, going back for wand was definitely the play. I that is what you did, right?
Eventually, I did, yes. But I dug a few dungeons to scope them out, because I found the wand almost immediately and knew that I was nowhere near it and had no take any roads.
Did you
to get me back there?
Did you? Because I can't remember. Did you have? Oh, Windfox is finally gonna pick up the recorder out of 1. He's been pushing this Slambola out of his head for the past 80 minutes. There you go, Windfox. That'll solve your seed for you. Alright, so Lana's like, Zelda's here, Zelda's here, Zelda's here.
Yeah, that was kind of funny when I found Ganon relatively quickly.
Oh, but dude, if you didn't find that compass, you were gonna see that whole 9, because you didn't know where Zelda was yet, did you?
No, because again, like, I'm sticking with the Master and Apprentice, where it's like, see the corners, take every staircase, and that's what I was doing. And it just so happened the second staircase put me 2 rooms away from Ganon.
And that was beautiful. So, did you even walk into that diamond stair room the first time we walked into 9?
I did. Oh, you mean the one, the one that led
the one
to,
that has Zelda.
Yes, because that went from V2 to L1.
Yeah.
So I did take it. And honestly, that was like, that's one problem, and I had that with last week's seed as well, is I tend to get hyper-focused on the staircase, so when I see it, I didn't notice that a shutter didn't open.
Careful.
So,
Yep.
you know.
I don't know if you push the block or not, but those spike traps, that's like the one. Oh, Lana potion. That's like the one exception, because we always say the door will stay closed. If there are enemies in the room, that
Mhm.
spike trap is an exception. If that was not a staircase room, then that door could as long as it wasn't Zelda's door, it could open, even though there are no enemies in the room, but the spike trap's
Mhm.
coming.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, and that wasn't even anything I thought of. It's like I saw the staircase, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just taking that.
All right, I don't think Lana picked up that Triforce. I didn't see the screen flash. Let's watch real quick. Okay, she did. We're good. Never mind. Everyone, GG's in chat for Lana Bean, finishing with an official time of 1:24:30, a personal best for her. So GG's. And what I've been telling everyone else is I know 20-something people sub-houred this. But what's important is where does this place you in the rookies that place? And you end up 6th place if we only count rookie finishes today.
Okay, I mean I'm honestly okay with that. I mean I'm still like what 7 weeks into really giving any concerted effort to Z1R, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah, good stuff. And we are now joined by Lana Bean. GG's.
I thank GG's. I'm sorry for the slow performance.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. Hey, it's not a slow performance. It's that this game tried to hand out a jet seed, and the veterans just are more prepared to how to put that together.
Got it. Meanwhile, I'm still digging dungeons I shouldn't and going the wrong directions and buying keys repeatedly and then finding the key anyway.
No, I was so proud of you for buying those keys because you needed all of them.
Almost.
It was really good that you bought those keys. I brought special attention to the time that you bought double keys multiple times.
I seem to need to. I mean, I couldn't find any key, and it kept running out, and a couple dungeons had key doors. I was like, well, I've got all the money in the world, may as well.
Yep. So both of you, because I can't recall, did you have the recorder when you found level 3?
I believe so. Level 3 I found late. I found level 3 when I was almost in go mode.
Yep. Level 3 in the Dead Woods. Float, do you remember if you had recorder?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay.
And that was a reward. I was like, ooh, I did the block clip. They can't kill me. So that felt really good.
Yep. Because you were asking, was going back for the wand the right play? And it most certainly was. And I'll open each of y'all to an option. Even if you get key locked in that 3 and you don't get the ladder on first dip, I think Float had to return for ladder. If you don't get ladder on first dip and you get key lock, that's fine. I think most people were still on wood sword at the time because the wand was 6 hearts. You get that recorder out of 3. You save back to the beginning. You go pick up your wand when you have 6 hearts. And you can immediately recorder back to that 3. Boom, you're back at the west side of Hyrule immediately to continue your checks up to Grave or Death Mountain or wherever you gotta go. And in this case, it was take that recorder, go to the lake, and just start doing level 6.
God, that's what level 6 looks like? Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. I thought it was segmented. Every single person who managed to get through it did so as it was segmented.
Oh my gosh.
I never saw this connector room. Or what we did. We never saw someone go between them. So there's the any key at 6, halfway up. Or in the way back.
It felt good when I found that because I think I had 4 keys at the time because I had finally started finding them. I bought a couple, and it felt really bad digging through 6. And then I'm like, you know what? That's okay because given the way this seed's been with doors, I'm probably gonna need these keys.
Oh, I want to ask you a question, Pullfloat. You picked up your try out of 3, and you were the person who had bought keys earliest in the seed. So you were at 3 keys when you picked up that Triforce out of 3, and you saved out. And you will, if you watch back the restream, I apologize, but we're friends. You will hear me. You will hear me scream. I'm like, what? Because if you had just stayed or gone back in and even spent every single key to get to those corners and found that ladder on first dip, then oh my gosh, the rest of your seat just falls into place.
Yeah, it was for me, it was I was having a little bit of trouble with I'm trying to remember the specific enemy set from 3, but pretty sure they were Wizrobes.
Probably Wizzies.
And so I was like, you know what? I'm clearing the room, looking for the map, looking for obviously looking for.
It was
things.
Wizzies. I remember now.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? This dropped the Triforce. I'm gonna grab this. And by that point, I had other dungeons that I could then go back to with enough health to be able to get the wand and everything else. So I figured 3's typically small enough that let me just clear the other dungeons I have to, and then I could because I had the recorder. I'm like, I'll record her back if I need to, and of course I needed to.
Yeah, that is a great tactic to take. I would advise any rookie listening to this now or later, if you pick up a Triforce, especially if you have a red ring, that is a full health refill. That is as much reason as any to go back into the dungeon immediately, especially when we don't have Heart Shuffle on, because all you're looking for are, where are the block rooms that I can push? Or where's the open staircase that I can just walk into or clip into? 1 through 4, don't orphan those until you're a veteran and you know what you're doing and you can take calculated risks. Being thorough pays off in this game, and it's much easier to be thorough when the max room count is 20 as opposed to 40.
Yeah, that's certainly a good point.
But I thought you both played well. I mean, look at your death counts. So, very well executed, Lana. I was very, very impressed with how you... And you must have been learning this with Tracy. How when you got some of those Wizrobes, or those blue Wizrobes, you just walked with them parallel so that they wouldn't turn up and just stab, walk, stab, walk, stab, walk. You got 3 hits before he teleported. I was like, okay.
Absolutely. Tracy's taught me a lot, and I've learned a lot from just watching these restreams and things over the last couple of months with the with all the restreams happening with the Zelda 1 randos. So I've just learned a lot, and over the last month, I think it's gotten pretty smooth in terms of combat. I'm happy with. I just need to get better with my decision making, which dungeons just to not dig as quickly as I do, and get the heck out of there. And in this one, I think I had a flute within, or the recorder within 10 minutes probably. I think I had 2 keys going into 1, and I think it took 2 to get the recorder, and I was out of there pretty early, but it took me a while to get to any of those recorder spots. Hey, GG's One Fox.
Yep, GG's One Fox.
And I still don't know how to use the recorder very well, so it's like, if I want to get to a place quickly, I need to learn how to do that faster.
I can help you with that right now. So the recorder is tracking the Triforces you have picked up. The count starts at 1. It's just base. Imagine 1 being a binary. That's just where it starts. Anytime Link is facing up or right and he blows the recorder, you are incrementing the count, i.e. increasing it by 1. If Link is facing down or left, you're decrementing or decreasing the count by 1. So if you have all the Triforces and you want to get to level 5, your count's at 1, you blow the recorder 4 times while facing to the right. And it goes 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll land you at the dungeon of level 5. And it's only counting Triforces you have. So if you only have 1 or 2, you only got to blow it 1 or 2 times, because it'll skip all the ones that you haven't acquired yet.
Got it. And Quest 2 is different, I think, right? It's supposed to do something.
Yeah, Quest 2, which y'all might have to deal with Master and Apprentice coming up, it essentially 2 and 3 and 5 and 6 swap order. So it goes 1, 3, 2, 4, 6, 5, 7, 8. Something stupid. I'd have to go look it
Oh
up.
my gosh.
It does something stupid. Because the way that they made Second Quest was they just like used excess memory that they had.
Weird. So there's reasoning behind it. Got it.
Yeah. I'll go. It's somewhere on the wiki if you need. It swaps 2 and 3, 4. So it swaps 3 of them. So it goes 1, 3, 2, 5, 4, 6, 8, 7. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
how's
No
that?
one remembers. No one remembers how Second Quest works.
These are just things that if I start playing Second Quest Flags more often, I just need to have a sheet next to me and I
Yep.
can just look at it for reference or
Yep.
something on one
I
of my
think-
monitors.
I think when you start playing Week 6 for Master and Apprentice and you see the horrors of Second Quest, you'll be like, I don't have to touch that for a few years, if ever.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
gonna
wait
be.
to never.
Oh my god! Yeah, this is our first week gonna be without our help, so it's gonna be very interesting.
Alright, I don't know if we'll get Windfarts for an interview. We're gonna find out. Might be thoroughly exhausted.
I never say
But that is
GG's
all.
full
That is
float.
all of our runners finished.
GG's, Lana.
Yeah, Lana finished with an official time of 1:24:30, putting her. Let's see. If Pool Float was about 6, 7, 8, 9. Lana, you're about 10th of the rookies who raced tonight, and Windfox finishing 34th, who 14th of the rookies that raced tonight. All right,
Yeah.
we're trying to get Windfox in here. I think it's rate limiting or invites and whatnot.
Oh, I hate that. I only knock on wood got that fixed in the last 6 months or so. Like copy and paste it into a server thing and never click the link. Never click the link.
For reals. And that's still like ignore all the people that finished before you. That's still a personal best for you, Lana.
Oh yeah, it is. Even other seeds, I think 130-ish was my previous PB. So this is an overall one. It's astounding to see the 40s and be like, well, I knew where they were going.
That is the difference of just perfect rotting the seed. The person who won this thing, Dags28, posted one of the fastest times I have seen on a get all 8 Triforces seed, like ever. 4309.
It's insane. Even with the level 9, it's like what? Triforce every 4 minutes plus. It's like, come on. 5 minutes. 5 minutes plus the easy level 9 or level 9 we had? Gosh.
Oh,
But
it was a free 9.
I just got lost.
There's Zelda. If you skip the Zelda stair, you find out it goes nowhere. Take the next stair, you see, oh look, there's Ganon.
Yep, and I just missed that. I mismarked, I think, on my tracker, and it was very, very confusing. I'm like going to rooms bombing him. I'm going, what did I miss? And found it eventually. But an extremely friendly seed for sure. I'm gonna duck on out of here while you're finishing up here. But thank you for the restream. Pool float again, GG's. And Malkier, thank you for the commentary. And thank you for trackers as well, your wife. It looks like Neon as well. Y'all are amazing. I hope you have a great rest of your night.
Yep, y'all have a good evening. Full float, any final comments?
I think Lana summed everything up pretty well. This was honestly a pretty friendly seed, especially for people just getting into Z1R, and I'm very happy with my time, and it could have been better, but I'm still very happy with it.
That's awesome. And yes, Rookie Rumble officially starts tomorrow. We'll be having a series of 9 qualifier races that'll be occurring over the week, Monday through Monday even. We're going to be using up all 7 days and then plus 1. Rookie Rumble qualifying race 1 starts tomorrow, June 23rd at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Daylight Time. I don't know what we're in, just 9 o'clock Eastern. we'll hope to see as many rookies there as possible. People will be racing to be in the top 10 runners to qualify for the highest amount of points. And over the course of anyone posting 4, dang it, I have to change this. 6 qualifying group races? No, there's now like 9. I'm changing the document live. Alright. You can race in 9 races. We take your... You're right, it don't matter. 4 races will combine their point total to be seeded into our bracket of our 45 participants, the largest showing we have ever had for the Rookie Rumble for Zelda 1 Randomizer. Tune into Speed Gaming all week long to watch new players approach this game that we all love and hold so dearly to our hearts. And there should be a lot more Z1R coming your way over the next couple of months. I want to thank my trackers, Neon No Name, and my lovely wife, Mrs. Malchior. Thank you, Adirondack Rick, for getting this restream up. Thank you to our racers for this evening. It is going to be an exciting tournament season for the Rookie Rumble. Stay tuned, and we will see you tomorrow night. Peace.